Alright, I haven't made a video in a while for some reasons, so I'm gonna make a video now because it's not too late. Anyways, I'm showing you around a map I've been working on for I don't know how long I've been working on this for, but yes. So, I'm going to show you around my sandbox first. By the way, this is a community code, so Backrooms is not gone. I call this Elphinol. It has reasons for being called that. And is a ton of different maps that are different elements. And cool stuff. It's purple. This map is very purple. I call it the front gates, because it is the front gates to the castle. Don't ask why that's floating.
Oh, you need to fix that.
Anyways, to the first map. Alright, this is my first map, Liberia. It is a purple kingdom. It's very purple. It has lore and a puzzle. Oh, and also lore. So I'll show you around and show you some of the lore spots I have around the place. So the first area that I'm going to show you is the forest. It is thorny and spiky. That's how I say spiky. And very purple and gray. There is a lot of rocks and mushrooms and a little tree house up here with one of the diary notes, which I'll get to later. A hole, which I'll also get to later. And some frogs. Alright, the next area is a house. It's a little house with a bed and music. A little upstairs area that is pretty unorganized. Has some lore stuff that again I'll get to later. And this is only one of the two houses, and I will go show you it now. Go. Alright, the second house has ovens, a bed that's elevated, lore, and lore that I'll show you. Some mushrooms, a frog, again, more mushrooms, and some cool bed. And that guy. Anyways, to the next place. Alright, the next area is the Wizard's Tower, which is across the map from the forest. But it has some books like How to Open Magic Doors, Harry Potter, because of course, yes. Some magical staircases to a mushroom farm, how to cast fireball, and how to make shields with magic. Some little cauldrons you can drink soup out of or become small. A man. Some mushrooms, again. Yes, I think what? A wizard. And how to drink water. The most important book ever. Alright, to the next area. Go. And the next area is the tavern, where you get little flurs. The tavern keeper, he's totally here every time. Oh, some nice little desks. What the heck was that? I'm not questioning. Where you can have some food, look out at the scenery. You can also come over here to this, whatever the heck is going on over here. And it's the same thing as over there, but you get better scenery, like of the Wizard's Tower. Anyways, to another thing, because I totally didn't forget what it was. Oh, and the next area is the Mushroom Forest, where there's a dude doing that, some more lore, mushrooms that you can parkour on. Oh my goodness, look. more lore. Over here is a dude mourning the death of a woman. Oh. And there's lore, so. Anyways.
Yeah!
How dare you. Anyway, to the last area. Go. Alright, I know I am back in here in the Wizard's Tower, but this how to open magic doors is actually how to open a magic door. You just press right in the middle. And it opens a door. And I shall go to that magically open door. Oh. Alright, and that opened a door into a cave. It's a cave that you answer riddles in. I'm gonna stand here for a minute so you can read it. It's reading. I love reading. That's probably good enough. So, each little room has a rune in it for the first puzzle. And there is a rune in the map, and you have to find out which one. You have to remember or go look and click the button on the one that's right. I'm not going to tell the answers because you guys should go in here and figure it out yourself. Here. Alright, so I answered the riddle and cut it out so no one saw it. But then you answer what this is. Don't mind that. It doesn't exist yet. But it's asking for the element of a map, and you can either choose Poison, Earth, or Walter. And when you choose it correctly, it opens this magical door.
This is how you do it.
Let's go through that magical door. Rock. Oh, look, it's open. Alright, the next area is what is Talat. You guys can go into my other map, which is behind the tavern, which I will show after this place, and you can learn what Talat is. Is it clothes? Is it food? Or is it just a little shroomy? What are you guys talking about in here?
Shrimp.
Cool. Alright, the next area. Glowing pillar. Oh, it's open. Alright, the next area is currently my English has failed me for a second there. Is not relevant currently because the map doesn't exist. Wow. But this will become relevant eventually. So yeah. It's Super Sigma, the arrow. And you can get in there. Funny. Here, I'll show you how to get in there. Let me just go. Oh, I got in. Anyway, so this is a little cave where you can look in here and look in there and look in there. It's full of shroomies. And it's an interesting way of getting in here. You go through a tree. But that's it for this map. So now it's time to go up on to the next map.
Let me know. Don't you love the way?
Oh. Alright, so the next map is right behind that door, and it's called Mistfang Nougat Do Your Job. But, alright, to the next area. Oh. And the next area is Mistfang. It is a poisonous jungle, even though there's like no poison in here. I'm gonna show you around the place and all the little importante areas. No, please. Alright, and first area is up in the trees, and it is the very small village. There's literally 2 houses here. So, in the first house is a little oven with some spices, a frog, a lamp, and if you climb up, there's someone there. Sir, do you mind if we come up there? I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay. How to Read the Most Important Book Ever by Gary McTingleson. Very, very interesting book. I would recommend. But over here is cooking. I'm gonna just sit here and let you read this for a minute. It's cooking. Yep, that's... You probably read that already, and I'll let you read this for a minute. Alright, I'm not spending any more time on that. So, cooking stand, where you cook. It's cooking. Alright, the first meal name is talat. Talat requires honey, mushrooms, mud shrimp, catfish, and to be cooked in fire. And that will give you candy. Next one, Algerian. Requires mushrooms, spice, and insects. By the way, you can find these all around the map. And you cook them with some good old fire. This isn't fire, this is coal. What am I doing? And it'll give you candy again. That will be changed. Over here is the second cooking stand. Oh, the third, technically, is Keglian. I forgot its name for a second. And requires stork meat, mushrooms, and deer meat. You don't have to cook it this time, and it gives you the fuel. You can just pull it out though, so that will also be replaced. And then the last one, Cocoa Bits. Requires cocoa beans and honey. And fire.
Hands up, this is a robbery.
And the other areas over here is the black market, where you trade in stork and mud shrimp for 2 deer pieces. There's a thing up there, I'm scared. But the other house is very, very small. Has some ovens for heat. A desk, a bed, a lot of lights. Is this your house? Oh. Wait, no, please. Please. Huh? Alright, so I'm gonna show you where the ingredients are. Starting with insects, because it's in a rotten log. You press right here, you get the key. You can now... Yes, you can get insects. Over here is the honey, where you can... Honey and... It's a bee nest, it makes sense. It's honey. And yes, over here is the shroomies, where you get the shroomies and get the shroomies, it's shroomies, I love shroomies. Over here is le cocoa beans, where you can get le cocoa beans for the cocoa bits. Over here though, is the little pond, which does not have water in it. It is solid. Press right here, and you can get le catfish. I love le catfish because le catfish is le catfish. Little mud pond. Press button. Oh look, it's mud shrimp. I wonder why. And the last one is stork, which you have to either climb up there or shoot it. It gets you stork meat. It drops you down there. Now, if you're wondering how to get deer, you just get the stork and the mud shrimp, and you get deer. And that's how you cook every recipe. Yippee-yay. I'm not going to manually go and cook these all for you guys. So, the last area, I'm going to sprint down here. Oh, is the dungeon. It's a little cave that you jump down. And there's riddles in a door. I'll let you read these. Alright, now I'll let you read these too. Alright, so I'm gonna open this door magically. Watch this. Oh, the door's open. Alright, so this is the dungeon. This is where you dungeon. And it's a dungeon. There's a lot of traps, like this one. Has a lot of turrets. It stays open for a while. Oh, I think he's dead. But yeah, that stays open for a while. The fast path, which you run through quickly, or this will happen to you. It will disintegrate you. No! 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 Oh, he lived. But then the brittle glass walking over spikes is pretty easy, I would say. But then, on the other side, here is a totally innocent spike wall. Not really. Then a ton of webs that are easily avoidable. Then, back over here, the spiky floor that you can just jump over. The hallway! That is just quite simple with this little map here of my next map. Pretty simple. Entrance to Magmont, bloody blah, door to Abyss. That's totally not important. The key to Abyss, that's also totally not important. And that's it for this map. It's pretty cool.
Sigma.
If you're able to find the hidden little secret in this map and say it in the comments, I will reward you with a hamburger. And I'll probably also ping your comment because it's funny. But yep, that's the map. I'm currently working on another map, but it's not even halfway done. So, yeah. I like trees.
I don't.
How dare you? Alright, so that was all 3 of my maps currently. There's a total of 10 that is going to be here, each with lore, and they're all different elements, but that's going to be a while. Make sure to check out this code. It is Elphanol, and I shall put that in the comments or on the screen or do whatever. I'll put it somewhere. Make sure to like and subscribe because that would be super amazing and funny because I am small. I am baby. Please help. Alright, so future me is going to show all of the little lore points that you can read. One should be there, here, right there and there. You should, future editor, I swear, if you don't put them in, I'm going to be mad. You better do it. So, anyways, come and visit it, please. Donate because it is dying rapidly. And tell me how good you rate it. Anyways, bye.